Hey, what's up, guys? This is my dog, Toby. I think it's the first time he's been on here. He wanted to be part of this. Hi. I decided, gonna start making a little, video each Sunday. Sunday's my, rest day. Mainly because, I work most of the day. On Sundays, that's the day that I go in early at work, my job, and I'm there till like between 5 and 6, and so I just figured, and Sunday I always see Sunday as a rest day anyway. So anyway, I wanted to start making videos on Sunday during this Operation SHREDZ, where I just sort of take a look back at the week, see, how'd I do, make any achievements, there are things that I struggled on, and what I want to try to do to improve on that next week. Just, so hopefully it's just another way to keep me accountable in my goals here for the next few months. So this past week, it went pretty good. I would say the workouts in the gym were among the best since I came back from vacation. I love you too. And, I started feeling my old strength come back. I had that first week back, which I know is nothing atypical about feeling a little weak after having so much time off. You're not going to be lifting the amount of weights that you were before. And there was a moment where that started bothering me a little bit. I was in the gym, I was like, oh, this is so hard for me. Like I was doing like 30, 40 more pounds than this. But, I had to just have a, talk to myself, to, calm down, don't freak out over it, just focus and do the work and it'll come back to you. There is such a thing as muscle memory, and it's a good thing. And I've realized that this past week, where I was just, like I said, I was feeling a lot of my old strength come back, so I hit every workout really intensely. Another thing that I feel like I did a lot better on this week is I did on a lot of moves, I backed the weights off even more than I felt that I really needed to do, to the point where, it was almost easy weight that I was moving, just because I really want to buckle down and focus on form. I think I have struggled on form. As much as I have improved on form since starting out, there's always room for more improvement. And I actually did put a video out a couple months back checking form on my dumbbell flies, which when I look back at it, I just saw that it was just terrible. And I was starting to have some shoulder issues, and I was wondering where if form was an issue with that. So this last week I've really been focusing on form a lot, and I have noticed my shoulder, there was still a little bit of discomfort coming. This is my left shoulder I'm talking about, coming in a bit, but definitely nowhere near the point. Before it was to the point where I had to cut a couple workouts short just because my shoulder was starting to just hurt. It was pain. It wasn't soreness from workout, it was pain. And so this week, doing, really staying on top of form, I feel like I really haven't had an issue with it. Like I said, a little bit of discomfort, and it might be something I will go get checked out if it keeps on, still even feeling a bit of discomfort or anything. And there must be a little fly in here. And so, like I said, workouts, I felt they were going good. Things we're struggling on, definitely this transition into how I'm eating for the cut. I knew that the transition's going to be rough. I was going from bulking, where I wasn't really paying too much of attention to like tracking macros on my bulk. I was just basically eating, eat to grow. That's the philosophy I fell into, which in retrospect, I don't think that's the wisest philosophy for me on a boat, just because of how I seem to respond to it. And then of course towards the end of that, after that bulk ended and I had that period where I wasn't in the gym and I was sick and everything, I kind of just I reached for some comfort foods, you know, stuff that I haven't eaten in a long time, where I was just like, I'm sick, but I'm still hungry, and you know what, I'm going to make myself feel good. So you know, I did that for a few days. So transitioning now into eating everything right for the cut, it's been a little difficult. Uh, you know, I feel like I'm always hungry, but I know I'm not really I'm not hungry to the point where I'm being malnourished. I mean, I'm getting all the food that I need in for the day. I'm just used to eating, and I just want to keep eating, and that's where I really gotta buckle down and focus on. And I'm also tracking macros. You know, I'm like, oh, that's also something I just tend to get so lazy on. I did it for a couple days, and then it was like one day I did like half the day, and then I just didn't log what I ate for the rest of the day. I knew that I was hitting the macros fine, but I didn't log it, and then now I just haven't for a couple days, and then I did let myself cheat yesterday, which is fine. I don't think cheating every now and then is bad. I know that he's had enough of it. I know that for me, for trying to get into this cut, for real, I need to just be really disciplined. And so that's that. I plan on meal prepping in a little bit for the first time ever. Never meal prepped. I've talked about it, have not actually done it, and I'm going to be doing that tonight. Meal prepping for this week. I got a lot of chicken and fish in the freezer. I'm going to make up a bunch of that. Make up some side, probably make up a lot of rice, brown rice or wild rice, one of the kinds of rices, some sort of grain. And so hopefully that will help me, you know, plan out meals, because I always plan out workouts, like at least in my head, not so much on paper, but in my head. Like I'll look through the week, at least look a couple days and figure out like what kind of stuff do I want to do. It's like, do I want to do exercises in a different order? Do I want to try something out new? And so I know I need to start doing that with the meals too in the kitchen to find success there. Because working in the gym, it'll work in the kitchen, and what goes on in the kitchen, I know, is the most important part of this whole thing. So that's where I got to work on diet, tracking what I'm eating. So I just need to. I know that comes down to me. Me making the right choices, staying on top of myself, just saying no when I'm sitting there. I get home at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just feeling the urge to munch on something. Just say no. Drink some water. Drink some more water. So that's what I have to work on. And of course, cardio. I went running once last week, and then that was it. So I need to make sure I start getting that in more, because cardio, I responded well to cardio running in the park last summer when I really got on top of it, and I was just going every single week, 3 times a week. I was there running. I was really starting to respond well to that. So that's, so no need to change that part of the equation. But that is that, and I think that'll be about it. I might have rambled on a little too much, gotten a little distracted by special guest star Toby there. But that is basically how this week was. Overall, I'm still feeling good. I definitely love that I was able to get that full a week of workouts in, feeling good every single day, feeling better even. And hopefully it'll just keep on going. This morning I did wake up with a little bit of a sore throat. I'm blaming my cousin. She came down and said she has been sick. So I don't know, but I was going nuts this morning. I just took my multivitamin, omega-3. I had like the all natural juice, the naked juice that I had for breakfast. Good full whole breakfast I had. I have Psycam I'm taking to also whatever it takes to keep it, because there's no way I can get sick again. No way. I'm not going to lose any more gym time. Which I've already been feeling better today. I think this is just going to be one of those things that just keeps me at bay for maybe like 24 hours, if that. But that is that, and we're looking forward to this next week, and hopefully I will make the improvements I made, and I'll be back a week from today with another one of videos like this. So until then, take care guys. Follow along, subscribe, Facebook, Instagram, you know the deal. Woo.